Hey, what up, 234? It's Ari the guy again. And today I'll be talking about challenges that single mothers face. But before we get into the video, I just need to say this that I feel personally that there's some kind of, I call it cold war between mostly men and single mothers. As long as you're a single mother, it doesn't matter how you got there or everything that happened. Nobody wants to know your story. What everybody just do is judge, talk bad about you. And the most important one I hear from people and even the one I see on social media is don't marry a single mom. And that might look like a good advice, except the people who got them in that positions are the ones saying don't marry them. Let's get into the video. Right, guys, please, if you're new here, welcome. If you just coming up on my face, please like this video, please share, please, and most importantly, guys, please subscribe. Let's continue to grow. All right, then. Number one is the social stigma. There's this, like I said, there's this social stigma where people there's this glass ceiling they put on, like, above the single women, that single mothers, that they can't get to a point, or they can't even get above that point, in the sense that the way society sees them, once you're a single mom, people already see you as promiscuous, people already see you as up to no good, people already see you that, oh, you're useless, nothing good can come out of you, and it is wrong completely. It doesn't make sense. Some landlords even won't rent their houses to you just because, oh, you're a single mom. Now you now see things like, okay, single mothers trying to rent a place or buy a house, they have to bring quote unquote a man to pretend that he's their mom, is their dad, or pretend that he's a brother or he's an uncle. These are the challenges like these women go through. And here, I know people are going to say, it's their fault, but it makes sense where you're judging based on what you know, because most of these judgments, people don't know anything. Like, they absolutely know that the fact that you're single, they already tell you, oh, this is what happened. They just feel, oh, she slept around and that's how she got pregnant. And some will say, oh, never be with a single mom because at the end of the day, she's going to go back to her baby daddy. And yeah, because, okay, they had a child. Yeah, I get there's that connection. But because they had a child, I think it's still the same thing when it comes to you just dating a girl. She can decide tomorrow to go back to her ex. It happens. And you that it's the time you want to date, that you should know what you want. And some of these men just go online and spew their insecurities and their hate all over the place, and it's just crazy because it feels like there's a community that just hates single mothers, and what they get out of it, I don't know. The social stigma is already enough. These women, their parents, some of them, their parents don't want to have anything to do with them. Some of them, their siblings don't want to have anything to do with them. Some of them, even the church, the mosque, wherever, the people just treat them like trash. And even if they decide, oh, let's then even go online and interact with people, is still the same thing. And some of them work hard, even twice as hard, just to meet up. But then we are not even helping these people, because we should, like I said, I'll keep saying this, we should understand their story practically before we judge. Number two is the financial pressure. For Nigeria per se, it's too hard when you have the mom and the dad trying to make ends meet. Now imagine you have only one person, like in this case, only the mom trying to make ends meet. Some of them go into petty trade, some of them go into hawking, some of them do a lot of things just to like put food on the table. It's hard as it is that they are not just playing mom and dad. The electricity bills is on them, school fees, clothes, you name it, everything is literally falls on them. And then you're coming out here to criticize them and say all manner of shit about them. For the guys that I just want to ask you a question. Some of you, if the women come to you to ask or to plead for financial assistance, how many would actually give them that financial assistance freely? Not quite a lot. Because at the end of the day, you now tell them, oh, okay, if I'm offering you this amount of money to take care of it, you take care of a particular problem, you end up taking advantage of their desperation, in the sense that you're not saying, oh, I give you money, you give me sex. That's what happens. And you now see these same people will now take themselves and go on and say, oh, don't marry someone, when you just did something worse. Like, how wicked can you be? She's already dealing with a whole lot, and the next thing you can think of is taking advantage of it just because you want to, for, will I call it, 10 to 30, maybe 30 or 40 minutes of pleasure. That's for those that will not go ahead and start taking a matter of drugs and a matter of sexual enhancers to probably punish the woman. So it doesn't make this financial pressure is actually a lot on these women. They have to worry about it. Some of them go to bed at night crying all through the night just because, okay, they can't make ends meet for their child or their children. Number three is, well, lack of support. Yes, some get it lucky because, well, they have support from family, they have support from friends, but it's not the case for some people. You know, in Nigeria, it's practically you born and you go train and you're on your own. Like, nobody wants to know anything. At first, you've given birth to that child, you are going to raise that child to, however, there's no help whatsoever coming from anywhere. And having to feel all alone with their child. That's why you now see me out of that, would I call it that fear or that painful experience, some of them might end up selling their children. Some of them might even end up abandoning their children or their child just because they can't take it anymore. Yeah, we all come out and say it's not a good thing, but at the end of the day, we are not in this woman's shoes. We shouldn't be just throwing out our judgments and calling them all manner of names simply because they decided to keep that child. Number 4 is the emotional burnout. A lot of women, apart from just going through daily the hassles of everyday life, they are depressed, they are suffering from anxiety. A lot of mental illness is out there that are going through. And the crazy thing is that some of them don't even know they are going through this because their whole mind is on taking care of that child. That's all they think about. Some of them, that's their whole life, because I believe nobody would want to give birth to a child and say, oh, I'm not taking care of this child. You have to be extremely, extremely wicked and inhumane to actually decide that that's what you want to do. It's too stressful for their mental health for these so-called guys to come and start talking trash. You don't want to marry them. It's fine. Marry your normal single girl. Stay put there. If you decide you want to get married to them, do your research well, get to know them. Because just stop the judgment, please. That's what I'm saying. When I'm talking about single moms, I'm not just focusing on, let's say, those that got married out of wedlock. That's a part of it. But then those that are widowed go through the same thing. Those that are divorced 7 times 2, they go through the same thing. As long as you're a single mom, it's like it spells trouble. Number 5 is the mental stress on the child. Some of the children, they get bullied in school, they get insulted in school, or the people end up like, your man now, why should be bastard? All those kind of things. Sometimes teachers tease them, sometimes children tease their own mates, tease them. They might even do something that naturally a child or anybody, would do. But then you now see people talking, you are so single mothers, like children, they behave. I don't know if there's some sort of like, how do I put it, like a way we've just put our mind. For me, I think it's just cognitive dissonance, because I know no matter how I talk about this, we still have guys like that who have this low hatred for women that are single moms. And I don't know, probably maybe this might help change your mind, but sincerely I doubt it. But if you're one of those guys, really, like, you need a reality check, because this is the reality. People who got them pregnant are guys like you and me. So know them before you go ahead to judge them. In conclusion, well, I'll just say that to every single mother out there, you're saying you're valued, you're respected, you are like every other woman, and kudos to you if you're doing everything possible. I mean, everything possible, maybe, but at least to some extent, not the whole selling your body and doing other things. But hey, I'm not here to judge. I don't know your story. I've not experienced the things you experience. Just know you're saying you're valued, you're respected. And for guys and society at large that still make this a thing, please change your mental process, change how you think about this. We are telling them, do better. We are coming to say, okay, they are irresponsible. But when they try to be responsible, when they try to do better, we tear them down again. So it's like, they try their best, they get from point 1 to a certain level, we tear them down again. It restarts again, we tear them down, and we still come out and say, don't marry single mom. Single moms are this, single moms are that. It's terrible. I'm not saying every single mom out there is a good person, but like I said, the way we have girls and we have people that are good and bad is the same thing for them. It's literally the same thing. So we should just stop with the hate, stop with this bull crap. Let's be real, let's stay kind, and let's just live. I mean, at the end of the day, we're all going to die. Nobody's living this place alive. Anyway, that's it from me, guys. If you have a single mom, reach out to her, share this video to her, let her know she's valued, let her know she's respected, let her know that she's one in a million. And I don't know where, but I'm so proud of her, and she shouldn't let anybody dull her sparkle or tell her that she's not enough. Well, that said, guys, please, if you've watched this extent, please like this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, share this video as much as you can. And please, guys, comment. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Let me know how it looks for you. If you're a single man, I want to know your thoughts. I want to talk with you. I want you to understand that you are not alone. You've never been, and you're not alone. You don't have a problem. People with that problem is actually society and men that do think like that. On that note, guys, it's Ari the guy again, and I'll see you in my next video.